Hi, I'm Scott Reall, author of Journey to Freedom series and founder of Restore Small Groups. And this week's moment of hope is principles and alignment. And this is not the most glamorous topic, but it really has a lot of punch to it if we stay with it. And what we're looking for here is talking still about motivation. How do I sustain the motivation to stay on the right path and make the right choices that are going to keep me on the path to where I want to get to, what I want to grow into, what I want to become? And so principles and values so am I making choices that align with my values and align with the principles that I consider to be very important to my life? And so when I was reading Dr. Covey's book on 7 Habits, he said that only value-driven choices are sustainable. But there was a caveat, he said, to the values. They must be driven by the right principles. And so here's the difference. He said values can be arbitrary. He said a pack of thieves can have values, but he says principles are laws. They're like founded in stone, and they're not movable. They're not breakable. And so if I have a spiritual foundation that creates the principles in which I want to live my life by, then the values of what I really value will be driven by those principles. And then, so in other words, they'll align with and they'll be a priority for me. And so to sustain change, to sustain the choices and the mindset that I want to grow into, I need to be making choices that align with my principles and my values and the priorities. They all align. And that way, I'm going to continue to move in the right direction. Otherwise, when times get difficult, and times will get difficult, and I'm kind of in a season of that right now in my own life. It's one of the most difficult times of my life. And so to be able to still make choices that align with my principles and values and they're my priorities, and they all align, it's going to take only those value-driven choices are going to be able to be sustainable in this time. Otherwise, it will be easy for me to wander off the path and to chase things that are not healthy for me also. So I hope this makes sense. To sustain the right motivation, to keep going on the right path, we must be making choices that are our priorities and they align with our principles and values. So remember, we're better together, and stay on the path.